What's going on, guys? Back at you with another video. It's the 2006 AFC Championship game between the Patriots and the Colts. And let's get right to it. And they do their slight introduction. And this play, just pay attention closely. This is going to be a manufactured fumble by Tom Brady. And just look at how nobody on the Colts tries to recover the football. And then look at Lawrence Maroney. Take a look at this. So this man goes and doesn't get the handoff. So why is he looking left? The ball is on his right side. He can feel the ball got hit. The ball's right there. It's falling down, and he's looking left. He's not trying to really recover this. That's why. And then he allows it to bounce. Now he looks right, and now he flips it forward. You guys see him? He didn't try to pick the ball up, guys. Look at this. Because keep in mind, guys, New England has to lose this game. And on top of that, when does Brady botch a handoff? When have you ever see Tom Brady mess up a handoff? He doesn't do that unless he's supposed to. So now the ball's on the ground, and now watch this guy pretend to pick this up. So now he has hands on it. Now watch closely as he scoops it forward. He doesn't pick it up. He scoops it. Watch. Throws it forward. Like, don't tell me that he was trying to pick that up, guys. Now let's watch this from the beginning one more time. Watch. Just pay attention to Brady. Botches it on purpose. So Maroney puts his hand out to hit the ball instead of leaving it up. You're supposed to have your left arm up and your right arm down against your chest. But as Brady is giving him the ball, you can see him stick his left arm out. Let's go back on this a little bit. Just pay attention as Lawrence Maroney sticks his left arm out and pops the ball out. Right there. You're not supposed to do that. As a running back, this arm should not be sticking out. This arm should be against your chest. So that never happens. So that's on Maroney hitting the ball with his left hand. Knocks it out. But Brady's going to get the credit for that. And then boom, this guy, instead of picking it up, he can pick it up right there or fall on it. You're really taught to fall on it. He really shouldn't be picking this up and trying to run. At this point, you should be falling on the football and just living to see tomorrow. Instead, he flips it forward, and you can see him do it. He tries to do it ever so subtly because you can't do it like egregiously. You can't just take it and just shove it like you're throwing a person out of the window. You have to literally just take the ball and ever so slightly nudge it forward because it's a football. It doesn't weigh much. Now look at all these guys converging. You're telling me none of these three guys can grab it? Or are they just trying not to get it? Because right now it should be blown dead. But you can see the guys all kicking it out towards the end zone. Watch the last kick right here. Right here, that guy kicks it. So you see him? You see him? He kicked the ball because he wasn't trying to recover it to give New England the first touchdown. And that's how that goes. And then you're going to see Bob Sanders run in trying to complain. But, dude, you guys weren't trying to really recover this. Watch this. How does that even happen? How does Logan Mankins come up with that football? Because this guy right here is coming off the kick. This guy's leg, he's doing the motion. He kicked the ball out of the pile on purpose. Now Logan Mankins jumps on it. Wow. Okay. And here's their ex-kicker. You know he wants his revenge. Let's watch the trajectory on this. It looked like it's going wide right. It looked like he missed that one, but it looks like something is keeping it from missing. Because it didn't look like he hit that very well, but okay, that's how they wanted it. Cool. So 3 points there. This is the shortened version of the game just because I'm trying to get through all the Super Bowls before the season starts, so I want to get everything done. All right, let's look at this. All right, there's a lot of things going on with this play. We're going to pause it. I love how they play the play, so I can't show you them while they're set. But right out of the gate, you can see right here Dwight Freeney, the defensive end, he's completely giving the outside. He's crashing inside. This is the tight end. He's crashing in front of his face, allowing a running lane. This guy, same thing. They're all going inside, allowing the running lane. So I can tell this is going to be a touchdown. This guy's going to walk in because this defensive end crashes inside. This is Dwight Freeney. I know he was told to do this, guys. Dwight Freeney, look at it. Raheem or Rashawn Mathis, whatever his name is, Mathis on this side, he's doing the right thing. Why is Dwight Freeney crashing inside, turning his shoulders away from the play? Basically, he has his back turned to the running back. So if the defensive end isn't here to force this run inside, this is a touchdown because this cornerback can't make the play. Well, he's going to pretend that he can't anyway. So look at Dwight Freeney getting dominated. He can't do a thing about it. Now look at this corner. What is that? What the hell is this corner doing? He completely just... Look at how wide his base is. And you can't make a tackle or make a play or do anything like that. Like, he's just completely just giving himself away. He's going to completely fall forward. He couldn't even make a tackle if he tried with a base like that. His base should look like this. But he's going to get faked out of his shoes. Everyone is pancaked. No one's following lane responsibilities. You got another guy, Gary Brackett, with his back turned. This is just all bad. And you can tell they did this on purpose. Now he's going to fake him out of the shoes, but not really. Now Gary Brackett doesn't want to get off the block. And now this guy, instead of going around either this way or that way, he runs into the block and allows this guy to block both of them. But you guys are saying the NFL is real, right? Now look at this guy. Come on, stop, man. This stuff is not real. Look at this. Right here, at this point, one of these two guys have to come off of that block. And then he stays on the block. Like, come on, bro. That's not real football. That is as fake as it can be. It doesn't get any faker than that. Oh, is this Peyton Manning throwing it right to the other team? Yep. Peyton forcing a pass when he has a wide open guy right here. You guys see this guy right here? Wide open person right here. This is the throw you make. Instead, he throws to a tightly covered Reggie Wayne. And you already know he's going to the house. There is no type of desire out here. These scores and these plays are predetermined. These are plays that they practice during the week. You see Manning's not even chasing him, no effort. Because they practice this turnover during the week. And that's just the way it goes. Look at this. He throws it. The corner is already driving on the ball. It's like he was waiting on the hitch. It's because he knew that route was coming. Reggie Wayne probably told him the hitch is coming. It's your time to pick it. That's all that is, guys. NFL at its finest. All right, whatever. We know he's scoring. Why did they make us watch the long run? We know he's going in. Can we see the parts that matter? And then Vinatieri, another kick. That one, it looked like he was wide left the way it kicked, the way he hit it, but they fixed that up real quick. When you see the ball and as it's kicked and you see, it feels like you see 5 footballs instead of 1, that's when you know there's some funny business going on. All right, let's watch this. So the center completely just demolishes the defensive tackle. Look at the center right here. I think this is Jeff Saturday. Look at how he just demolishes this guy right here. Is that Wilfork? I don't remember. Anybody can quote me on this, but this D tackle, just watch how he just dominates. And that's the reason. He just gets all that push. Now slow little Manning can get right on in there and slide on in. He just slides right on into the DMs like it's nothing. All right, we know that's a touchdown. All right, can we go to the next play now? Let's back up a little bit. Even a little bit more. I want to see this from the beginning. All right, so it's a quick pass. Doesn't look good from the gate. Oh, my God. This guy's going out. I can tell he's doing a delayed block. I can tell. Yeah, and then look at this. This guy keeps rushing. He's an idiot. See, that's on him. Is that Rodney Harrison? Why is Rodney Harrison always the one to give up the big play? It looks like, I could be wrong. It looks like, no, it's not Rodney Harrison, I don't think. I think that's a linebacker. But either way, why are you letting him go? He's the eligible man. And they yell it out on the field. They say number 61 is the eligible man on the field. So it's not like he didn't know. He knew that this guy was the guy, but he just lets him go. He did his own thing. He said, let me go get Peyton Manning. But instead, He leaves the guy wide open, and no one else can recover. No one can get there. They gave that touchdown up on purpose. You're telling me a defense led by Bill Belichick, a defensive mind, has been doing this for 50 years. You're telling me one of his players didn't stay at home and didn't do what they were supposed to do on defense? Is that what we're going to say? All right. If that's what we're saying, then you got me beat. I don't know what I'm talking about then, I guess. And then this is Asante Samuel just undercutting, and Peyton Manning knowing he's being aggressive and just throws over the undercut because he knew he would undercut, so he threw it higher. That's all he did there. It wasn't anything special. If he threw any other pass, it would have been picked off. But either way, it's a numbers game. They know they have to let him score that. And now it's 21-21. It's all three theatrics. You're telling me Bill Belichick with a 21-3 lead is going to blow the lead? Stop, guys. This is the NFL. This is how they wanted the game to go. Belichick follows the script as well, man. Belichick isn't above any rules. He has to follow the script just like any other coach, which is why they gave him 6 rings, because he did that for so long. Like, you guys got to remember, Bill Belichick was not always a winner. He was losing a lot in other places, so he paid his dues. So the NFL usually rewards you for paying your dues. Look at what do I always say to you guys. When it looks like an offensive play, when everyone's all bunched up, it's never going to be a good thing. I always say that to you guys, and what's happening here? It's all bunched up, and there's no lane responsibilities. It looks like an offensive play. He might get caught, but it's still a big play either way. This is not what you want at all. This is not what you want. Look at the point of attack, though, guys. What are these guys doing? What are all the Colts doing? Why is there no one running down this lane? Because he's not doing what he's supposed to do. This guy is right next to this guy. If they were in their right lanes, this would have never happened to them. Now you got all these guys going backdoor. It's just all bad, guys. No one's doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's the NFL. It's just a bunch of fast men running around with their heads cut off like chickens. That's why they want to draft the fastest guys, so you can't really tell of the mistakes that are happening. The day one mistakes that are happening, you won't be able to tell how fast they're moving. They're moving like blurs. They're moving so fast out there that it's almost impossible to tell that someone is doing the wrong thing unless you slow it down like this. Now you see all the mistakes come out the woodwork. Now look, let's see Tom Brady create some space. Is this going to be a PLCT? He fires it right about now. He fires it up. Oh my God. It's a PL. Nope, the force out. I think they do force out. Let's see. If they call this a touchdown, they have that force out rule. Still is in effect. I don't know if they have the force out rule in effect. I forget what year they stopped doing that, so I'm not going to say anything till they call it. Because there was a rule in the NFL where if you didn't get both feet down as you were getting pushed out, but the league determined that you would have, if you didn't, they would give you the completion. So they gave it to him. They gave him the touchdown on a force out. So the force out rule is in effect. That's terrible. I hated that rule, man. It worked for you and against you, but it was not a good rule. It literally ruined the game. And this guy just fumbled, guys, on purpose. Let's watch him handle the football. Watch him. Goes forward and loses it right there. The ball is out. Let's see who has it. Who has the football? Oh, yeah, okay. So they let Indianapolis recover it in the end zone. See what they do in the NFL just to keep the game close? You're telling me Jeff Saturday comes up with it out of everybody? So we have all these linemen scoring this game. That must be like the 4th lineman to score this game. See, that's what screws these people that make these bets. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to get a touchdown from Brady, Manning, Reggie Wayne. Nope, you're wrong. All linemen scored, guys. Not even the running backs. Like, it's just ridiculous. This is what they do in the NFL. I feel bad for anybody that bet on this game, and especially on individual players, because you got completely screwed. Like, everyone that scored, you were not expecting. It's just a complete and utter joke. Are they gonna? No, they're not gonna make him miss that. You can tell. You can tell. It's funny how the Patriots end up giving Vinatieri over to the Colts. It's like, come on now. He plays on the quarterbacks of the best two quarterbacks to ever play. That's just a little fishy to me. He goes from New England to the Colts. He goes from Brady to Manning. It's not fishy to anyone. That like wow. And then he was able to get Andrew Luck after that. He inherits the best quarterbacks. All right, let's watch this run defense. Does this look like power run defense that Bill Belichick plays, leaving the middle wide open? Where's Vince Wilfork? Why are you not in goal line? This is a perfect time. I know Bill Belichick, man. He would call goal line here. This is not a goal line set. They're in base set. Looks like Vince Wilfork isn't even on the field. So that tells me they're giving the run up on purpose. Why would they do that? Because the NFL isn't real, guys. Can anyone point out Vince Wilfork? Because I have no idea where he is. They're not even in a goal line set. They're allowing them to run the football. Look at this. Block on here. Pulling on there. Everyone is blocked up. Where's Vince Wilfork? They take Vince Wilfork out in the most crucial part of the game. Your best run stopper is not in the game. You're not even in goal line. You got a bunch of guys standing around, letting them run the ball into the end zone. But somehow the NFL is real, guys. So that's what we're going to say. We're going to say the NFL is legitimate. But look at this. No one is getting off of blocks. You have no defensive lineman on the field. No Vince Wilfork to clog the middle. And guys just walk right on in there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And look at 52. He's not trying to get off the block. That's why they want fast guys, so you can't see the mistakes. That's all it is. And then Brady throws it right to the other team. We all know how accurate Tom Brady is, and this is what he does. Look at this, the wide open guy right there. Literally, here's a wide open player, guys. That's all he had to do is throw right there. He could have thrown right there too. But they make Brady throw these games. They did it to what's his name? Aaron Rodgers. They made him throw in double coverage to end the game against the freaking 49ers. He did the same thing. He threw it in double coverage and he had another guy wide open. This time you got two guys wide open and you got Brady throwing it in double coverage. But somehow the NFL is real. Like, guys throw games all the time, guys. Like, the NFL is just not legitimate. You can't really bet in confidence. You can't really, like, bet with good faith. Because the NFL, they don't have good faith. So how can we? They got Tom Brady just throwing the football away like this on a game he should have won. They were up basically 21-0. And they end up losing now. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And now you guys see why he was able to win that game against the Falcons, that 28-3 game, because Brady had his woes too. There were games where Brady had to throw the game. But we forget about that because this was all the way back in 2006. But there are plenty of playoff games and plenty of regular season games that Brady and Belichick have thrown, but we just don't remember it because it's back in history. There was a span of time where the Patriots didn't win a Super Bowl for a decade. So those are growing pains that they made him go through, and now he's successful again. It happens to everyone. Eli Manning, same thing. Growing pains, wins 2 championships, and then now he's out of the league. Growing pains after that, obviously. It happens to everyone. No one has a smooth career. You look at the NBA, same thing. Jordan went through it for his first 9 years. So did LeBron. It happens to everyone. It's part of the entertainment of it all. But until next time, guys, I'll keep doing these. These are very informative. It really shows you the flaws in the NFL, the purposeful flaws of the NFL. And I'm just going to keep showing it to you guys until I can't anymore, I guess. But until next time, guys.